nights. Unbelievable! Too many stars to count. Jerseys just built different. SummerSlam. On a whole nother level. WWE SummerSlam, August 2nd and 3rd.
Yo, we live? We live?
On sale Wednesday.
Thumbs up if this is live.
2-day combo tickets on sale now.
I'm late, I'm very late. Forgot to do the setup. Oh shoot, hold up. Fucking advertisements. Anyways, what's up guys, it's Chris, aka Chris Tube. We are back with another stream. Tonight we're doing SmackDown. And I missed the opening segment, which I'm hoping I can find it somewhere over here. I'm gonna have to check if it's available. But yes, when I turned on SmackDown, the first thing I saw was R-Truth beating the shit out of John Cena, bro. Like, hey man, I was not expecting that. Let me see if I can find it here, though. Nah. I don't think I can't. But anyway, I'll just watch it later when we have a bathroom break match. But yes, when I turned it on, all I saw was R-Truth, or I should say Ron Killings, beating the shit out of John Cena. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so breaking news. John Cena versus Ron Killings is scheduled for next week. Very interesting. Okay. Now, why would you waste it for a random SmackDown instead of having such a build-up? Hell, I would do that match at Saturday Night's main event. Because what's Cena doing at Saturday Night's main event? He's currently doing nothing at the show. So, you brought in Ron Killings, and he's going to immediately lose to John Cena. Like that. Great. But one thing for sure, though, is that this is the first time that Cena wrestles on SmackDown this week. Why should I say this year? And by the way, Tyler, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Durant says, welcome to the stream, by the way. So wrestlers A, B, C, D, E, and G came out. Yeah, man, we just saw Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, R-Truth, or I should say Ron Killings. I gotta get to Ron Killings. Randy Orton. By the way, all these guys are competing in the King of the Ring matches. And you can tell they're sick of John Cena, man. Oh, you doing Raw Monday? Yeah, I will.
To buy your tickets for the ultimate sports fan festival coming to the Javits Center in New York, June 20th and the 22nd. And next Saturday, the 21st, fans at Fanatics Fest, you can see the SummerSlam press conference. Your favorite superstars will be there. We're going to get you ready for the WWE's biggest event of the summer.
Wait.
Stadium. You can head to Fanatics Fest.
Trish Stratus on the show this week? What?
SummerSlam press conference. That's Saturday, June 21st.
Trish Stratus?
As for what happened just moments ago, wait.
John Cena came out here earlier tonight, talked a lot of smack to everyone, annoyed an entire arena, including this man. A very different side of R-Truth has been shown in the past few days, and John Cena, who time and again had treated R-Truth like a clown, might be regretting that now. Not laughing anymore, are we, John?
Chris Stratus will be on next week's episode of SmackDown. Whoa, interesting. It was John Cena, by the way.
Whatsoever, an irate John Cena screaming.
Why is he screaming on him?
GM Nick Aldis demanding, you would presume, some sort of action. Well, welcome to SmackDown, John. This is not a
I can tell they're cursing out, bro. Anyways, we're getting the first King of the Ring match coming to you right now. LA Knight versus Randy Orton versus this man. So waiting that fear.
The following is a fatal four-way first-round match in the King of the Ring tournament, scheduled for one fall.
I gotta see if I can find the Netflix person. Right now I'm watching the USA Network first.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the 2025 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, Carmelo. Hey!
You know, since that Battle Royal win, it's been an interesting past few months. Hasn't been grabbing the W's, but he's been looking really good. Most recently coming off a closely contested Money in the Bank qualifier with Andrade. This has been his second time competing in the King of the Ring tournament.
Oh yeah.
Closer and closer to smashing through it.
Should I watch the Netflix version or the normal one?
Of the Ring tournament would really push Melo's career over the edge.
Here's Aleister Black. Not gonna lie, I might stick with the USA Network version. I might stick with that. The thing is, nothing very happens on the... Nothing very happens on the Netflix version. It's just them dragging it out until we get back to TV.
Is the fourth man in this first round.
Yeah, I'm doing Saturday Night's main event. Everything that Alice is not doing on that weekend, I'm gonna do it, by the way. So I got you.
WWE has come with his signature striking attacks being in absolute prime form. Past couple of weeks, LA Knight knows that. Carmelo Hayes knows that. The matching skill with those two. And here they are again with so much on the line. Winner here advances to the semifinals. It'll all be decided Saturday, June 28th. Night of Champions from Saudi Arabia.
You got Aleister Black. So when we get to commercial break, I'm gonna use that time to watch the opening segment that we just saw from John Cena. Which I think probably the most interesting part was R-Truth. Or I should say Ron Killings. I gotta get used to Ron Killings. Fuck, man.
Fascinating matchup.
Ron Killings, not R-Truth, bro. Jesus Christ. Anyways, first match of the night. Let's get it.
Immediately drawn to the Viper, Randy Orton, the man who was the runner-up in last year's King of the Ring.
So let's put the names.
A very controversial ending to that match with Gunther over in Saudi Arabia. Randy Orton's shoulders knocked down for the 3 count, but Gunther got the win. Randy Orton will look to fix that this year.
Yeah, that was the ref's discretion in that finals of King of the Ring last year.
And it was terrible discretion, I might add. It was clearly up in the air.
So, okay, Aleister Black and Carmelo Hayes just beating the shit out of each other already. While Randy and LA Knight's just watching on like it was nothing.
10th against John Cena.
And here's what I find interesting.
That was a roll-up. Melo Quickly trying to finish things off, and then he runs right into the Viper.
John Cena's made it clear he's not handing out rematches. He's got limited dates, limited defenses. If anyone wants another crack at him, such as Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes, he's going to have to earn that crack the long way, i.e. winning this tournament.
Oh, it's a block.
As he moonsaults his way out onto the floor, right into
Oh, BFT. Oh, RKO. Nope.
An RKO there. The firepower is
Black mass.
and then a black mass attempt as well. Fatal four-way. King of the Ring, opening round.
Oh, there we go. Commercial. Yeah, that's why I should have just watched the fucking Netflix version. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. So we got a stacked show for tonight, by the way. I keep that in mind. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, so probably these are the main parts. Let's see.
Early so I could have 6 months to scout my most likely opponents. I knew anyone could enter the Rumble, so I entered. And I also knew if I lost the Rumble, I could use my seniority to guarantee a spot in the Elimination Chamber. I also knew in that chamber, Punk and Rollins would melt down, giving me an easy win. And on that night, Cody Rhodes' focus was on the final boss. So all I had to do, seize the moment, shock the world, and become an unpredictable opponent. Then, all I did was use Cody's obsession with being loved and passion for the grand stage to guarantee myself a WrestleMania win. I used your fanfare of a 25-year-old rivalry in Randy Orton's hometown to lull him into a false sense of security. I put R-Truth in the main event. So all of you would care, and you took the bait. And while you wasted your time trying to save Truth, I formed an alliance with Logan Paul, making him no longer a threat, and bought myself just enough time to size up my next opponent in CM Punk. I used CM Punk's rebellious nature and sociopathic self-confidence to back him into a corner, where now
You know what should have been here tonight? CM Punk. And he wasn't yet.
If
Just yet.
Punk really wants to take this, he has to admit to himself that he's a hypocrite.
Damn.
And I don't have to worry about Mr. Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins will never cash in on me holding this.
Interesting.
Fatal four-way rules, no DQs, no countouts. The first to win by pinfall or submission will advance. Get to the Night of Champions Saturday, June 28th. Randy
But I said it already. Like,
Aleister Black and Melo.
it's not gonna be live for any shows that weekend.
Well, you were there in LA
That is not
calling the action at Money in the Bank.
AEW Owen. He will be there in person at AEW Owen. Hell, he just told me he might as well just go to Monday Night Raw that Monday. He might go to that Raw Monday. So, not just All In, he's probably gonna go to Monday Night Raw on Monday. On the Raw after AEW All In. And Evolution, of course. I don't think he's not going to Evolution, but he's most likely going to
backwards leap like that.
to Monday Night Raw.
So precise, really does have gifts that most
So yeah,
of the roster cannot comprehend.
he's not streaming anything that is not AEW Owen. So I'm assuming a day or two, you're gonna get some content from now. It's from AEW Owen, which Owen hopefully is a good show, man. Build up for Owen has been fucking terrible, man.
In control here in this fatal four-way King of the Ring first round, but LA Knight cleans things up.
The best thing going right now in the builds is easily Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega. That's it.
And just slamming him.
Hey man, hey man, those people I ain't doing that much. I mean, Boink Tony Khan, we're not putting any story on it.
And guess who's here?
Randy. Oh, LA Knight.
Able to get away from it.
Got rid of it, but it's Aleister Black
Aleister Black
who suffers from Randy Orton. And LA Knights.
The Viper.
Face out Randy.
Smashing Aleister Black right
Randy's
on top
easily
of
the favorite
announce
in
desk.
this. Easily. I mean, talking about 14-time world champion, one of the greatest of all time, the man who's done it all.
Meanwhile,
He has never been in the ring, but I don't think that's something that he needs in his career. He's already up there. I mean, sure, so for a shot at SummerSlam, though. All these guys are competing for a shot at SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. For a shot at either the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight title.
Back and forth they go.
Which one of these guys are competing basically for a shot at the WWE Championship?
See Melo lock it up, trying to defend against
because John Cena mainly is from, well, the WWE Championship is from SmackDown, I should say. Even though John Cena's a free agent.
Nobody does it better.
Randy Orton trying to take that position that Knight had.
Aleister Black. Nice.
By Aleister Black.
A toe to the eyeball from Aleister Black. So precise.
I would have done commercial free if I'm WWE, knowing that this is a big night. All these guys, bro. All night of action, bro. You got 4 fatal 4-way matches, bro, tonight. LA Knights. Nice push up by Carmelo Hayes. Boss splash by Hayes. Is this it? No.
The save at the last possible minute is Aleister
at the
Black.
Very last second. And another commercial break, so we can continue watching this.
Seth Rollins wants me to leave with this, because then when he cashes in, he is your only champion. Do you get it now? I am the greatest of all time for a reason. Oh, come on! While you've been busy using your pathetic brains, whipping up fake stories, whether or not I sold my soul, all I do is simply put the math in my favor. I win matches before they even start. And in 25 years, I've crunched every number, solved every puzzle, and cracked every code. And thank God I don't need your appreciation, because you won't realize how good I am until 3 years after I'm gone.
Nice. So here's Cody.
You just say, you said you were 1,000 steps ahead. You said you're so smart. No, you're not just smart. This guy's a genius. It's unfortunate that everything you have said has come to fruition. You're right. Seth and Punk, they melted down. You're right. I was distracted by the final boss and I took my eyes off the prize. You're right. You used Randy's home field advantage against him. You're right. Mount Rushmore? Absolutely sure. But here you are with this 25-year master plan. And there's this parallel, there's this variable that you didn't account for. It's very simple. You laid out your whole story since you've been back. 25-year master plan, right? why didn't you include the simple fact that this past Saturday you were looking up at the lights and I pinned you in the center of this ring?
You know what that means? 1, 2, 3. Pin him, bro.
I'm not part of your plan. You're part of mine. So, John Rushmore, where does that leave you and I?
And that was Randy Orton.
Anybody and everybody that had a pulse that saw you and I fight in St. Louis at Backlash saw that I had you beaten in this ring. I had you down and out. I had you dead to rights. I was about to remove your head from your shoulders until somebody decided to come and save the day. I realize now I have to do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter.
Fatal four-way is underway.
Yes, he's talking about R-Truth, who's saving
in the semifinals.
the R-Truth, and now he's wrong kills. RKO, nope. Black Mass.
Black Mass attempt on Orton, but he was able to hold on to the ropes. And now the roll-up.
Volley of Muay Thai strikes from Aleister
Nice
Black
move.
on all three opponents.
Randy taken down.
Megastar
Down goes LA Knight.
Just exhaustion kicking in
LA
there
Knight.
for Aleister Black, but denied again
I mean,
was
Aleister Black.
Hayes.
Look at this strike sequence as well.
And now it's Black just taking out everybody.
Into the
Cover.
cover to try to advance. And a count of 2 before Melo.
And Randy.
Just nobody has figured out the kind of defenses you need to stop these relentless attacks from Aleister Black. It's a full body workout when this guy gets going.
The speed at which they come, it is non-stop as he is sizing up his rivals. But instead, Randy delivers the 2 big blows.
Talk about the speed at which they...
Scoop slam!
And down goes Black.
And how about one for Knight?
Knight taken down as well. And one for Carmelo Hayes.
So much torque and momentum and so much impact on the
And look at Randy. Being appreciated, bro. It's one of the GOATs for a reason, bro.
Oh, is he going
Nah, not sure tomorrow.
Are we draping DDT times 2, Wade?
Randy Orton sensing victory.
Oh, Randy Orton taken out by Knight. And a kick out from Randy.
Just barely.
Well, the neck breaker connected.
Why, look at this shot. First match of the night. We already got 2 commercials in this match. Actually, 3. 3.
A brilliant move, and it's devastating for LA Knight fans on planet Earth that did not quite get the job done.
Great scene here.
Remember, we saw Sami Zayn win on the other side of the bracket. As he's heading to the semifinals, and he's going to take on the winner of a first-round match later on. Actually, the winner of this match, actually, I forgot. Never mind. Never mind that. BFT! Aleister Black taking out. Cover. 2. And Hayes. So the winner of this match will take on Sami Zayn in the semifinals, actually.
Comes in to saves it after the Megastar hit the BFT.
So this is interesting because you got 3 baby faces and you got Carmelo Hayes, who's probably the one that makes the most sense.
Even if the pinfall is not on you, it's game over.
But at the same time, you got Randy, who points mind games against everybody.
Resourceful, coming up with whatever he can, and with the ring clear.
LA Knight was looking for payback, or I should say, looking to redeem himself after losing the Money in the Bank. Oh wait, Boston Reed! Oh no, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker.
And a spear to LA Knight. He is screwed.
His spot in the King of the Ring tournament by LA Knight on Raw a few days ago after all the fallout from Money in the Bank, and he's paid the price in return now.
Melo says, I'll take
Carmelo Hayes.
advantage.
Who could take advantage? Oh no, RKO!
Mid-air RKO, and it was
RKO! And Randy Orton pins LA Knight. Oh, Carmelo Hayes thought he had it, bro. Oh, that was hilarious, bro. Well,
Braun Breaker. Melo went up for the splash, but in the end,
well, the target was not Randy Orton.
Well, last year's
Somehow,
finalist gets
the target was LA Knight, and LA Knight gets screwed tonight, bro.
which I'm reliably told.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny, man. That was funny. LA Knight screwed again, man. That's crazy. First at Money in the Bank, and now tonight by both Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Big Bronson Reed. So Randy Orton takes on Sami Zayn in the second round.
semifinals. That starts the course for a chance to avenge last year's controversy, Wade, that you cited in the King of the Ring finals when he lost to Gunther.
And now he has Sami Zayn in the second round, which I'm assuming he's going to be Sami.
This past Monday on Raw,
Come on, this is Randy Orton for fuck's sake. Why would you have Randy Orton lose to Sami Zayn? Please,
And
bro.
still to come tonight, remember the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes returns to SmackDown in-ring action as well.
We have two other women's qualifying matchups. Charlotte, Aleister, Candice, and Chelsea on one hand, and the other is Jade, Cargill, Nia Jax, Michin, and Piper Nick.
Two women's fatal four-ways.
Jacob Fatu.
The United States champion is here. Hell, the United States champion is America's most wanted. And I'm coming live and direct inside the rough arena.
I mean.
Fatu, we do you mean? He's next.
All gas, no breaks. Man, I love Jacob Fatu, man. One of my favorite things on SmackDown, easily, bro. Every time Jacob Fatu shows up, you know that excitement comes up to me, man. It's always great, man, to see Jacob Fatu. Anyways, guys, I'll be right back real quick. But yes, Randy Orton is heading to the second round to take on Sami Zayn. So LA Knight is basically going to feud with Seth Rollins, is what I'm assuming. I mean, he got screwed at Money in the Bank, and he got screwed tonight. And LA Knight actually screwed Braun Breaker from the King of the Ring on Monday. So basically tonight it was payback for both Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. So I'm assuming they're going to feud with Seth Rollins as we head to Night of Champions. So yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back real quick. Boy, LA Knight, they can't win for losing. Hey, man, what can you do about it, man? I mean, at least he has a direction. He's facing Seth Rollins, I'm assuming. Which, that's twice now. And on Monday, this screwed Braun Breaker. So, we're heading into that direction. It is LA Knight and Seth Rollins going at it at Night of Champions, most likely. So, yeah. Give me a second. Let me keep watching the John Cena promo that we just saw at the start of the show, which we saw Randy Orton, LA Knight, and Cody Rhodes. LA Knight not going to be an issue for now, that's for sure.
What it is, it doesn't matter who I have to go through to get number 15. Even if it means being in the King of the Ring tournament, I don't care who it is I have to go through. Cody, I love you like a brother, and you know that. I love you like a brother, and you know that, but I have to put your ass down to get to that, Punk. I will not hesitate to do it. Yes!
Oh, this guy, bro. God damn it. Are you going back, Chris? Where did you go, Chris? This guy, bro. Brother, I was literally going to be back in a second. Jesus. That's not going to end well for LA Knight. Yeah, I can tell. Aaron, anyways, we're back.
And the horse capital of the world.
Time out. We're not gonna hear that song, bro. We're not gonna hear that song, bro. Not this piece of garbage, bro. No. Let's just wait until we can get that shit out of the way, okay? Please, that'll be great. We do not have to hear that piece of shit song ever again, bro. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Fatu! Alright, we're getting Fatu. Here's the United States champion. Oh, catch! I mean, hold on. Scratch that.
The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
Oh, gas! No brakes!
They love him. Wait, last week, we all heard Solo Sikoa backstage saying he could control Jacob Fatu, saying, all gas, no brains. Well, you were on the call at Monday
No
in the Ring
brains. What
with
the fuck you mean?
Action, because Jacob himself heard that as well.
All this man does is just think about himself. He is literally...
Wait, guys, I have some very sad news, bro. Very, very, very unfortunate news to tell to everyone. So, y'all just saw on Twitter, Adam Pearce announced the final competitor for the King of the Ring tournament for the men's. Guess who we got? No, it was not Ilya Dragunov. No, it was not Karrion Kross. No, it was not AJ Styles. We got fucking Jey Uso, bro. Let me say that again. No Styles, no Kross, no Dragunov. Jey Uso, bro. I can tell it's all because of Rikishi. Rikishi was bitching and moaning for the last day or so because of it, bro. He was bitching and moaning for the last 24 hours, and that's what we get, bro. Jey Uso in the tournament, bro. Jesus Christ, Rikishi, bro. Ah, damn, bro.
Just because you're family don't mean that you could go behind their back and try to snake them.
I have respect for what he's done in his career. But, bro, come on, man.
We both come from the same bloodline don't mean that you could take all the credit for your hard work. So Solo says, I wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for him. Solo says Jacob Fatu would be nothing if it wasn't for him. This is exactly why I had to remind Solo at Money in the Bank what happens when you don't get in, where you fit in.
Where you fit in? People know what's up, man.
It's just me against the world now, baby. Cause Jacob Fatu is all gas
And no brakes.
That's right. Tell him how you feel, Jacob.
Oh, look at this cheeseburger, bro.
Are you done getting everything off your chest? And Money in the Bank, you could have made the biggest mistake of your life. And I can forgive you for that. I can. You see, 1 year ago when I came to Sacramento to see you, you was doing nothing. You were nothing. Nobody wanted you around until I brought you here. I brought you here, Jacob. I made you into a superstar. I put money in your pocket. I put you in a position for success. I made you champion. It was all because of me. Next week, I will be in the middle of the ring with open arms. I'm willing to take you back, Jacob. But there's something I need from you. I need to hear 4 words from you, Jacob. I love you, Solo. And Jacob, remember, always remember, I brought you into this world. And I will take you out. You know what I mean?
Point of response from Solo.
Actions have consequences in this world, even for Jacob Fatu. And if you want to avoid those potentially savage consequences, there are 4 words you need to utter, Jacob Fatu. Tread carefully.
Ladies.
Interesting.
For you.
Chelsea needs to speak with you immediately.
Chelsea? Chelsea's not here. What are you talking about? Oh my God.
What the hell?
I've had an impossible time finding a flight to that one-horse town, Lexington. So we're gonna need to postpone my Queen of the Ring match until next week.
Postpone? Chelsea, no, we're not postponing anything. In fact, now that I think about it, it looks like the Secret Herb is here. It looks like Alba Fire is ready for action. So I think Alba Fire can take your place tonight. That's a great idea.
You realize when you deal with her?
Oh, you're not authorizing it. Oh, well, that's such a shame because I just authorized it and I don't really care what you have to say. So, Alba, I suggest you go get ready because you've got a big match. Big opportunity. Queen of the Ring.
Vic, listen, I need to talk to you. I need Julia now.
Julia isn't here. Okay?
Well, that's convenient.
Look, I know that you want to get your hands on her after what happened last week, Zelina, but look...
First of all, I have been snatched harder by better, okay? Secondly, it's not the girl running around doing sneak attacks that you gotta worry about. It's the girl who keeps getting back up after the ass has dealt that you gotta fear. Because if you think one little sneak attack is gonna scare me, tú estás hablando con the wrong one. Because I am the United States champion. So, next week, I'm gonna confront her face to face. Because I don't really need to pretend or hide for nobody. So when the smallest girl with the biggest mouth was make you look stupid, then what?
Okay, then.
Nicholas!
We all owe Zelina for lowering
Fucking
the
Nicholas.
No, Nicholas! Send a private jet for Chelsea Green! Get out here!
You could still see, you could still hear the muted screeches in the background.
Worst GM ever, Nicholas.
The The following is a fatal four-way first-round match in the Queen.
Okay, so Alba Fire just it's gonna take Chelsea Green's spot in the qualifying matchup, or I should say the first round matchup. Why is Chelsea Green not competing tonight? The fuck? What did I just miss from Chelsea? Chelsea's literally at her pool, by the way. She's literally at the pool. She stood there. And she's like, yeah, I can't compete tonight. I'm at the pool. Can you schedule it for next week? And just like that, we got Alba Fire. Great. So Alba Fire will take on Charlotte Flair, Aleister Bliss, and Candice LeRae. So yeah. Who do you think is going to win? This one? Is what you're saying? If I had to say from this one, I mean, this is a very tough one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm between. I mean, it's either Nia Jax or Jade Cargill. Who do I see the most though? I'm probably going to say. I'm probably gonna say Jade. I'm gonna lie. We already seen Queen Nia last year. Or I should say, yeah, last year we actually did saw Queen Nia. Nia won the tournament, so I'm like, I don't think she doesn't need this. I'm going Jade. And she's gonna take on Rhodes and Perez. So I'm probably gonna say Jade Cargill versus maybe not. The thing is, I think it's a little too big to say, yeah, we should have Charlotte and Jade at Night of Champions. That's just a big of a matchup to schedule for Night of Champions. So I don't know. Maybe Aleister Bliss. It's kind of weird. I don't know. This is gonna be tough to say. Who wins the women's tournament? I mean, the favorite is easily Charlotte Flair. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if they're gonna go that way. By the way, guys, Nikki Bella is actually returning full time. She's actually back full time, and we're gonna see how it goes for Nikki. Would this Karrion Kross need to take out backstage to get his spot in the King of the Ring? I don't know, bro. I really don't know, man. What the hell just happened in Eastside? Holy cow, bro. Holy shit, bro. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good night. They're announcing WrestleMania. Yeah, WrestleMania, man. They were all goes down with this one. I'm sorry, man.
And watch Triple H's making of that announcement as he's on the roof of Allegiant Stadium. Of course, WrestleMania 42. You can experience the non-stop excitement with On Location. That's the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. You couldn't ever get me up there on top of that for that show.
Yeah, you and me both. Not a big fan of heights. Good for you, Triple H. Michin, the menace, already in ring, ready to do.
Michin probably has one of the worst theme songs in the company. I'll be honest. It's freaking bad, man.
Yes, powerhouses in WWE, including the reigning queen of the ring herself.
And their opponent making her way to the ring from
And here's the defending champ.
California, Nia
Jax, who advanced past Jade in this tournament a year ago. Jade was DQ'd, hit her with a steel chair. There is Piper Niven, who is the fourth member of this first round fatal four-way Queen of the Ring tournament. But a year ago,
yeah, and those SummerSlam, don't worry, bro. I got you.
Became Queen of the Ring, went on to win the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. And now she steps in to this Queen of the Ring first round fatal four-way.
Let's call her what she is. Queen Nia. At least for the time being, at least for 2 more weeks, and perhaps beyond that, should she win it again. I've enjoyed the reign of Queen Nia.
By the way, I didn't saw, guys. Hikueo? Yes. Hikueo just made his debut in WWE. And it's looking like he's going to be a member of the Bloodline. So most likely they're going to introduce him. Yeah, they're definitely going to introduce him later on television. But yes, he actually made his debut.
Jade just slammed Nia into the steel steps so hard that they moved about a foot. And now right in the center of the ring, Jade and Michin face off.
I was thinking earlier on her entrance, nothing could improve the visage that is Jade Cargill. However, I was wrong. A crown certainly would be highly appropriate on this apparition that is the Storm.
Look at the athleticism and look at the strength. Backbreaker as she goes right into the lateral press, and Michin able to kick out with ease.
And I love the fact that you mentioned in last year's tournament it was Nia Jax who knocked out Jade Cargill. This is a very, very different Jade Cargill. It's a Jade Cargill now who stands on her own 2 feet, and that was abundantly clear after a performance at WrestleMania 41 this year against Naomi.
There's no doubt about it. That WrestleMania moment for Jade Cargill, that was special.
Beautiful drop kick there from Michin. You've got the woman down. No other woman in close proximity. Here it is. Too much still left in Jade Cargill. Frustration now showing on Michin. The mean, moody, magnificent Piper Niven out here causing major damage.
A slam right to the floor. And then the running senton. As you see, wincing in pain is Michin. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Nia Jax looking to take control against Jade Cargill.
There was a high-risk senton from Piper Niven on the outside. Kind of took herself out in the process, and that is exactly the opening Nia Jax was looking for to take full control of this match.
Jane, her interest,
These two in the ring, they know what it's like to tangle with each other. Nia Jax
the theme song,
I want that crown.
the theme song's pretty solid.
Again.
It's not the best theme song, but sure, pretty good.
Weeks ago, trying to dethrone Tiffany Stratton.
You know who does have a good theme song from this match? Both Piper Niven and Michin. Michin and Piper Niven are terrible theme songs, bro. But the worst of them all is Selena Vega. Jesus Christ, man.
I think they're looking at each other, Wade, and saying, how do we want to manage
fucking stupid, man.
Jade Cargill?
Smart thing to do. Piper Niven showing allegiance temporarily to Nia Jax.
It is, man.
It behooves both of them to do
At least Michin's theme sounds better than Selena's. But it doesn't mean that it's good, though.
Open a pathway. Easier said than done, apparently.
Yeah, one eats an elbow, the other right into the post.
Okay, Cargill takes out Piper Niven.
From Jade.
Yeah, unfortunately a little too hard. Clear both women out of the ring. No one left to pick.
And now both Nia Jax and Piper Niven taking out Jade Cargill. Here's Michin.
And is she lining them up? She is.
Michin!
Right onto all three of her chief rivals. Queen of
Barely
the
took
ring,
out Nia Jax, but she did got the moonsault. Nice moonsault, by the way.
Don't take.
We have the Pacers and the Thunder. Pacers up by 2, by the way. Once again, Steve McConnell, bro. He's doing it again, bro. This man's fucking special, bro. Play out McConnell, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna see it after the stream's over, bro. Like, I'm not gonna see Instagram, knowing that I'm literally using my camera as my phone as the camera, bro. So I don't have my phone with me, bro. I'm doing this for the meantime. Because right now I don't know if I should play it for anytime soon, but yeah. Whoa. Guys, it looks like John Cena is not done for the evening. I think reports are saying that John Cena has another in-ring segment, bro. Interesting. By the way, let me see, even though it doesn't matter, LA Knight, I mean, yeah. Doing this bullshit, whatever it was. I hear this.
Let me talk to you.
Yes.
You know, all week long, I've heard the whole damn world say, we want LA Knight. So I know what y'all want. And I know for damn sure what none of y'all want, and that's me walking down here. So why don't we take a walk? Because I understand what this is. Defiantly as I walk down here, I am looking at the WWE establishment. I know that. I'm the sore thumb standing out here, and I like it that way. Yeah. But you got to understand something. See, Cena, you have this great little master plan of yours. My God, you're a genius. You did it all. But I know for damn sure your plans didn't include this man. Yeah. So let's go ahead and throw that all plan on its head. Because here's how it goes down, my man. King of the Ring's right around the corner. What that means is I got a shot at you, I got a shot at you, I got a shot at you.
Alright, we're back for SmackDown.
Service has resumed.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
What an opportunity this would be at this stage of her
Also,
career.
please,
Nia Jax trying to be a back-to-back winner.
If I don't respond, like, please don't spam so many messages at me, bro, like you did a couple of days ago, when you literally sent me the same text like 8 times, bro. It's crazy, man. Not every single time I'm gonna be available, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The cannonball comes in with Jade Cargill.
So please, don't spam me like 8 times the same freaking message, bro. That'll be great. I will appreciate it, bro.
But I'm not going to allow for that.
Nia Jax. Wait.
Would you look at this?
Okay, that was a terrible Hurricanrana.
Everyone forgot about Michin, who'd taken a major beating earlier in this match, but now
Tornado DDT on Piper.
Michin takes out Piper.
How devastating was this?
Hooks the leg as Michin all of a sudden with an offensive surge.
Well, Michin, who has been mainly tagging with B-Fat of late, but of course is always down for any fight in any format. Really in the ascendancy here.
Oh, she went for the Rana on Jade, but instead countered into the power bomb and the kick out at 2 and change.
Yeah, ridiculous core strength there from Jade Cargill, but that ain't gonna help you on a basement crossbody from Piper Niven.
It has been impressive stuff here in our fatal four-way. As Piper Niven now looking to be back in control. Michin trying to counter that effort.
Sliced bread there from Michin.
Oh, she rolls her over, lateral press, and Nia comes in to make the save.
Alright, this crowd is quiet for this match, bro. Jesus Christ, bro.
Here. It's never going to be power against this trio. Oh, it has to...
For the win to advance.
And now you see the look in the eye of Queen Nia. That frustration bubbling up. Feels she should be home and dry by this point.
You see Jade Cargill on the outside, and Nia and Piper are coming out to meet her.
They badly damaged Jade Cargill, who's taken a hell of a beating already in this one.
Look at how courageous she is, though, willing to fight both of them.
Well, this is called being trapped between a rock and a hard place. No way.
Whoa! Oh, Wade Barrett is taken out. Oh, no!
Wade Barrett just got taken out, bro.
Just went absolutely flying.
Oh, come on.
Nobody has ever gone over our announce desk, and it took out Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett just got taken out, bro. And people are pissed.
Back to action inside the ring. Hopefully this headset is still working right now. Slamming down Michin.
Oh, Jesus.
Things behind our desk as Nia Jax comes in to make the save. Wait, are you okay?
Oh,
Wade.
I'm fantastic, Joe. Can't be any better. Thank you for asking. I saw you run out of the way. You should have saved me.
All
Look at
right, thank you.
Trying to fight back.
All right, Wade Barrett seems to be fine, bro. But damn,
Michin
he got taken out, bro.
As Nia and Piper take advantage
And Michin taken out.
All right, Joe, I think I'm back in business. I shrugged it off.
You sure, Wade? Oh, no.
Jade Cargill, who took a way heavier landing than I did, that's for sure.
Nia Jax.
She's going up top.
And looking to finish Michin. There she is.
Squash it time
for the win.
What the hell is that pin?
Piper Niven comes in.
Come on, referee.
Clubbing blow to the jaw just at the right time.
Charles Robertson was literally pinning or making the cover from outside the ring, bro. Like, how does that even make sense, bro? Piper Niven, that was Nia. Nia just taken out by Piper Niven. She might have just taken out Nia Jax to the equation, bro.
Queen Nia's done there. Such a heavy landing.
Boy, and Michin does not. And now she's going up to that second rope, looking for that Piper bomb.
Michin taken out again.
Oh, but here's Jade.
Jade.
Here's Jade. Is she gonna Jaded Piper? Wow, she
Damn.
does it.
He did it. Got it. Jade Cargill.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Wow, what an effort from Jade Cargill, rising up from the deck. I think me softening her blow there assisted the victory. I'm going to take a big assist on that one, but this is the
Wow.
Nia Jax hopes.
Piper Niven, shout out to her, bro. Took out Nia Jax, took out Michin, but was blindsided by Jade Cargill.
And now Jade Cargill progresses to the semi-final.
And Jade Cargill will take on Roxanne Perez in the second round.
Perez, who qualified earlier this week on Raw. That matchup will take place next week, right here on SmackDown, the semi-finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Congratulations, Jade Cargill.
And there he is. Next week, we got Roxanne Perez and Jade Cargill.
She did it. And that's a problem for the rest of the division. Naomi is missed Money in the Bank. We will hear from her next.
Naomi.
This July, WWE.
Alright, so Naomi is having a promo. Jade is facing Roxanne Perez. Well, because Jade is like 2 times the size of Roxanne Perez, and she's way stronger than her, bro. Like, you can see the shape that she's in compared to Roxanne, bro. Roxanne's gonna get dominated, bro, by Jade. Unless we had Naomi costing Jade, which I don't know. I wouldn't have it that case. Just have it a clean match, and we get Jade in the finals, bro. Which I would do that. But at the same time, I love Roxanne Perez and what she does, but I don't think she won't beat Jade Cargill. I just made, bro. Come on. How do you see Jade Cargill and how do you see Roxanne Perez? And you're gonna say, yeah, let's just have Roxanne Perez beat Jade Cargill, bro. It's not gonna happen, bro. Alright, let's rewatch. I just about to say. Wait, guys. Guys, is he bringing back the Dr. Dogonomics?
You can't see me. You all want to be me. And whether you're my opponent, whether you're watching at home or mesmerized by me in this very arena.
Interesting. Do we see the Dogonomics? We're gonna have to wait and see. Nah, bro. Roxanne is not beating Jade, bro. Come on. Please. Please, bro. Please. Let me get this. God damn it. Ah, here it is. Oh, wait, I already saw this.
Cena just says, I've heard enough.
Well, the champion calls the shots in this game, and John Cena has made it abundantly clear on this run he will fight on his terms and his... Whoa!
Oh! From behind!
And look at R-Truth, man.
On the attack!
Well, we saw a very different side of R-Truth's personality on Raw. Gave himself a free haircut And he's giving John Cena.
Look at that, we got Baldy Trooper.
A beatdown to kick things off here on SmackDown.
Yeah, he said put some respect.
The only difference though, he's not a ball fraud like Dwayne, bro.
Ron Killings just delivered again. R-Truth all over him. And with that, Cena just says, I've heard enough.
Well, the champion calls the shots in this game, and John Cena has made it abundantly clear on this run he will. So that is must-watch programming. Check
Is it ever?
Alright, here's Naomi. Miss Money in the Bank, Naomi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Women's Money in the Bank winner, Naomi!
4 times in the past, Naomi attempted to win Money in the Bank. 4 times it went against her. Not last Saturday, not with that kind of celebration, not with this kind of Naomi. This version is by any means necessary, Wade.
Incredibly physical, punishing women's Money in the Bank ladder match. 6 of the best. Trying to pursue victory.
I don't know, man. This song is kind of growing on me, man. I don't know. It's kind of growing on me.
Grabbed the briefcase and firmly established herself as WWE's most.
I'm starting to feel it for Naomi.
Yeah, I see some of y'all looking real surprised.
Not me.
Real shocked. Real stupid. I don't know why. Because I told y'all I was done accepting scraps. I took what I deserved. And look at me now. Miss Money in the Bank. And you know what's funny? The entire time when I was trying to beat Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship, you know who was there with the briefcase to stop it? You know who distracted me? You know who bashed me in the head? Tiffany Stratton. You see, too nice Naomi just let it happen. But the Naomi now ain't letting nothing slide. I'm here for payback. And when I clock Tiffany in the head with my briefcase, it's gonna feel so good when I hold that title as the new W.
Oh shit. Tiffany.
Well, the when has a way of becoming now with Tiffany, doesn't it? The WWE Women's Champion.
Well, Tiffany Stratton, meet your #1 threat. One thing's true, ever since Tiffany Stratton captured the gold, she backs down to no woman.
Challenge after challenge has been met. She has risen to the occasion, especially with what happened at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair.
It's only a matter of time before Miss Money in the Bank Naomi was gonna come prowling around the WWE Women's Champ.
Yeah, the thing about Tiffany as a babyface, man, she doesn't interact that much with the fans, bro. She barely does.
You talk a big game, Naomi.
She barely interacts
just do it?
interacts with the fans.
Why don't you just cash
I don't know if
in
she fits as a
take my
babyface.
title? Right now. See? You say you changed and that you're different now, but you're really just the same old Naomi. All talk and no action. And that's why you never beat Nia Jax, but please prove us all wrong.
cash in on you now. I'm gonna cash in when you least expect it. Bitch, you heard me. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy making your life hell. Tick-tock, Tippy, your time is almost up. So I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
Caution.
Yeah, you can try and bake this money in the bank all you want, Tiffany, but the real secret to the power of that briefcase is the fact that you can cash in at a moment's notice when the champ has her guard down. Oh, wait up!
Nice, yes.
Jax is in the ring.
Why?
Nia Jax,
What the hell is he doing there?
after losing out in her Queen of the Ring quarterfinal and apparently still hurting from the fact that she got sent through that barricade, now getting dropped.
Why is Nia here, bro?
Then you're back
She
for
literally
a
lost
split
tonight.
second.
Queen.
And Nia Jax is back on top.
Nia Jax, who was just in the Queen of the Ring first round that was won by Jade, Cargill, and now
it's squashing time!
It is looking for the Annihilator against Tiffany, who cashed in against Nia, and wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, could this be a moment here?
Boys.
Naomi was threatening to cash in that contract with Tiffany laid out after the Annihilator, and Nia jumps right into her face and tells her, stay out of this. Things have gotten
Oh my
really
god.
interesting.
Don't tell me we're gonna see Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton again, bro.
Thank you all for coming. I brought you in here to follow up on the Wyatts situation.
Nick,
Now,
we know this is a big decision, and we think this would be a huge opportunity for Fraxium.
We'll take him. Nick, we will take him.
Nick, may I suggest, if not Fraxium, the Street Profits, they said they were boogeymen of the tag team.
I suggest that you let me finish.
Yes, rudeness.
Taking everybody's suggestions into account, Motor City Machine Guns. You said you're the veterans of this division. That resonated with me. Tonight, I want you to set the tone. You guys get the Wyatts tonight.
Great call, Nick.
Set that tone, boys. Set the tone.
You got it, boys.
Man, you should have picked DR1.
Whole tag team division sending them out.
Wow. Motor City Machine Guns versus the White Sits tonight. What the hell? Out of nowhere.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, with a combined weight of 412 pounds, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Motor City Machine Gun!
The former champs, the veterans who have seen it all, done it all. Sabin and Shelley against the Wyatt Six next.
Wow.
Who's the good boy?
So I don't know who we're getting, but it looks like on the pictures. I think that says Joe Gacy and Uncle Howdy. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm right. All right, be right back real quick. Hold up. Okay. So, yeah, I saw it, Tyler. You promised me. So yeah, hopefully that's the case. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, don't tell me we're gonna get Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton again, bro. How many times we're gonna have to see fucking Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton again?
All the top contenders positioning themselves for the Street Profits, and then things changed drastically on May 23rd.
All right, here we go. Wyatt sits.
When this group returned.
Whoa. You notice? Uncle Howdy. And the Wyatt sits.
Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six, and getting right after it, right into the ring. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. Fast-paced from the start. Now
Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis starting it off for the Wyatt Six.
Well, it was kind of cryptically commented by Uncle Howdy. Hard to decipher at points, but it's no secret that the SmackDown tag ranks have been 6 months worth of squabbles, backstabbing, and hatred. Where has the brotherhood been? Where has the respect been? I think the Wyatt Six here want to clear this thing up.
Dexter Lumis tagging in.
And this feels like a freaking church, bro.
Competing here, representing
Crickets, bro.
The Wyatt Six. The timing of their return that we mentioned did not go unnoticed, interrupting the tag team title match between Fraxium and the Street Profits. And to do it on what would have been Bray Wyatt's 38th birthday. They blew out a candle that night. Now they're looking to extinguish every tag team in their path. And you saw everybody backstage, all the tag teams, and General Manager Nick Aldis gathered and saying, all right, the veterans get first shot at Wyatt Six. Go out there.
While the Motor City Machine Guns, perhaps bravely, perhaps unwisely, did indeed volunteer themselves to go first here. Oh,
look at Gacy springboarding his way and hooks the leg.
I wouldn't expect any less from two Detroit boys, as gritty as they come. Detroit versus everybody, and that apparently includes the Wyatt Six.
With a non-stop.
So I'm assuming that
from Gacy, and now Lumis enters the fray.
we're gonna get the Wyatt Six versus Motor City Machine Guns, Wyatt Six versus DIY, Wyatt Six against Fraxium, and then Wyatt Six against the Street Profits. So 4 straight weeks of the Wyatt Six competing, and then they're gonna get themselves a title shot.
Now Gacy and Lumis trying to team up against Sabin, who breaks free for a moment and then lowers that top rope just in time.
Sabin, one of the innovators of the cruiserweight style, finally getting something going here for the Motor City Machine Guns, and it's about time too.
Baseball slide drop kicks. And now sending themselves over the top with the cross bodies. Good moment from Sabin and Shelley, but beware of Big Eric Rowan.
Why are people going to the White House, bro? No way, bro. That's nuts. It's just the same thing, literally, bro. Are you doing SmackDown next Friday? Yeah, I'll do SmackDown next Friday. SmackDown next Friday should be interesting because we got Ron Killings versus John Cena next week. Jesus Christ, sorry about that. And here's Alex. My boy Alex, what's good, bro? Yeet. The Pacers just took the lead, by the way. They're up by 2 now. Man, the Pacers have a chance tonight to go up 3-1. That's crazy, bro. I'll be honest. Like, I said it earlier, and I did a poll on this. The Thunder need to win tonight. Because if the Thunder don't win tonight, I think it's over for them. It's either ending next game or in 6. So this is a must-win for the OKC Thunder, bro. You know, the Pacers, they can just end it either 5 or 6 because the thing is, I'll say this as well. If the Pacers go to 7 games with these OKC Thunder, they're not beating them, bro. So, honestly, both must win for both teams now. Here's
competition. Nick Aldis and everybody made their pitches last week in the tag division, and it's the Motor City Machine Guns who got the tap on the shoulder. Chris Sabin. Finally, Chris
Sabin. Up the ring. Bro, Alice is literally not watching SmackDown. Damn.
It's the Wyatt 6 back to in-ring competition. Nick Aldis said everybody made their pitches last week in the tag division, and it's the Motor City Machine Guns who got the tap on the shoulder. Chris Sabin.
Finally, Chris Sabin tagged in there after Alex Shelley has taken one hell of a beating from this duo.
Missile drop kicking out chop after chop against Dexter Lumis as the Motor City Machine Guns look to rally back.
You can see the difference maker for Chris Sabin really is that pace of his. And right now, Dexter Lumis just has no answer whatsoever.
Into the cover.
I'll say this, and I said it probably last year when he came back.
In the background, you see Alex Shelley
compared to his other run, while feuding with the Miz and all those people, he lost a lot of weight, bro. And he got himself in shape, bro.
Uncle Howdy looks on as the Motor City Machine Guns look to team up against Dexter
He was so
Lumis
good, man.
as they attack from that apron with the combination kicks.
Now perhaps it's time to go in for the kill here. You have Gacy out of there, you have Lumis softened up, and here we go.
Oh, they could be going for it. Looking for skull and bones, but instead Lumis able to break free and get action on that top rope, and here comes Joe Gacy.
Completely defenseless on the machine guns.
Double clothesline, springboarding off the ropes is Gacy, and now he tags in
This might be it.
And right now, Chris Sabin
Yeah, I will.
all alone in there.
Oh, there it is.
Assisted power bomb crashing down.
Such unique, unorthodox offense, but highly effective.
Lateral press and the kick out at 2.
Dexter Lumis celebrating that moment there, perhaps gave a beat for Chris Sabin just to recover enough to kick out, but I don't know if Chris Sabin can even stand at this point.
Just when the Motor City Machine Guns felt that they had gathered enough momentum to potentially Skull and Bones.
Now goes
and
Casey.
Coming in with that baseball
And
slide is Sabin.
Chris Sabin.
Delivering the big boot for an incoming Dexter Lumis.
Chris Sabin has no quitting him.
What the hell was that?
Whatsoever. Throwing whatever he can at Dexter Lumis here, despite the clear wounds and injuries racking his body.
Shelley setting him up, taking him down. Here comes the facial, and they deliver it.
Now ratcheting up the gears, blocking out the pain.
Great tag team from the Morrissey Machine Guns, man.
Uncle Howdy, this wasn't the game plan tonight.
Uncle Howdy not looking satisfied, bro.
City Machine Guns are. This is it.
They might finish it here.
Skull and Bones.
Wait.
To be delivered. Oh, Joe Gacy.
Joe Gacy.
Gacy comes in and breaks up the attempt at Skull and Bones.
Gacy feeling the threat.
Oh.
High-low combination taking down Chris Sabin. Might have a broken jaw from that one.
Right into the cover. As he kicks free. And you see Uncle Howdy giving instructions.
Finish it the way I want this finished.
As Dexter Lumis is going to the top rope.
There it is.
Massive high-flying leg drop. Welcome back, Wyatt 6.
Here are your winners, Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy.
Well, if you ask me, Dexter Lumis.
I don't know, man. That shit was kind of garbage. I'm gonna lie, bro. That was so sloppy. They forgot what was even happening between these two. I don't know, man. That didn't look good at all, man.
Perhaps one tag team down, more to follow. Who would want to be in SmackDown's tag ranks with this crew around?
Still to come tonight.
Oh, hell no. I don't want to hear that, bro. That man. Oh. Cena and Jimmy.
Have you seen R-Truth?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen Ron Killings?
Listen, man, I ain't seen either one of them.
I know you're close. So do me a favor. Let him know I'm on the way to the ring right now. Tell him to meet me there.
Oh, shit. Cena's coming back to the ring, bro. Well, not only that, bro. Not only was that one of the weakest reactions for the Wyatt Sits. Yeah, I can tell they're rusty, man. I mean, this is what happens, by the way. This is what happens when you don't have to wrestle for almost a year, bro. Almost a year. Actually, actually, I think that's a little too far. This is what happens when you don't have to wrestle for 6+ months. I think the last time we saw him was in October, something like that, or November. That was the last time we saw the Wyatt Sits, if I'm not mistaken. And you have all these months without the Wyatt Sits wrestling. I mean, of course they're gonna be rusty. So hey, we're gonna have to wait and see if they can turn it around. But right now, it's just not looking good. But I'll give you that, bro. Oh, wait. This guy's profile says, I don't care about anyone else but me. Kind of weird to say, but yeah, I see. Anyways, John Cena is coming back to the ring, by the way. John Cena is actually going to do double duty tonight. And he's probably going to call out Ron Killings. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But yes, Ron Killings and John Cena most likely going to have another segment. What the hell am I watching? No. I forgot to tell you, I called you on Instagram that one day you didn't answer the phone. Yeah. I mean, first of all, I wasn't available. Second of all, it was too late already.
Latest episode dropped on Thursday. Michelle McCool, the new co-host. Download 6 Feet Under with The Undertaker on all audio platforms, and you can watch it on WWE YouTube. It's good stuff from Michelle and Taker.
And John Cena not wasting time, bro.
Look at that purposeful strut quickly to the ring from John Cena this time. The night didn't start the way he planned for it, did
Shut up! Shut your mouths!
Cena again, bro. Double duty Cena, bro.
There is a level of disrespect that I can tolerate. R-Truth, you just crossed some lines.
What the hell? Oh.
For once, I agree with you. There's a time to talk and a time to fight. Truth, get out here and let's fight right now.
Guys, I got my phone was just ringing, bro. There was. Whoa! 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 Wait a minute. It's not Ron Killings. And he's here. CM Punk is here. Personality. Look at us. Good old Phil, bro. He's here, bro. Oh.
CM Punk is going to get his chance with the undisputed WWE Champion John Cena Saturday, June 28th.
Look at Cena, bro. He's smiling. I mean, CM Punk. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Hey, just fucking stop. Oh my God.
Is it great to be alive on a Friday night in Lexington, Kentucky, or what? Did I hear you say something about disrespect? You're tired of being disrespected? John, these people are tired of being disrespected. But now, CM Punk has a microphone, and I think you can trust when I say that we have yet to begin to reach the levels of disrespect that we are capable of. But for old time's sake, I'm gonna give you a chance. Give you the benefit of the doubt. Now maybe my empathy is too much. Maybe I'm a little bit too Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to Darth Vader, looking for Anakin Skywalker in there somewhere. I know he's in there. So I'm gonna give you the chance in front of this legendary wrestling town.
Again, yeah.
Stop what you're doing. Let these people celebrate who and what you are. Let them put you on a pedestal on your way out. Let them celebrate the sacrifices you have made for them and this business. Give them a happy ending.
Happy ending, bro.
Why? No.
Why?
Why
Boy,
would
yours.
I waste my time?
Man.
These people don't matter. This place doesn't matter. Basketball doesn't matter. Horse racing doesn't matter.
Okay.
This is the only thing that matters.
Basketball doesn't matter, damn, bro.
Bro, to the same idiots that are wearing this t-shirt and singing your song, that chance.
Okay, all right. Well, let the record state that CM Punk in Lexington, Kentucky gave you an out. All right, but now please, we'll do it your way. Let the disrespect begin. Ironically enough, your way is the CM Punk way. When that static hits and Cult of Personality plays through sold-out arenas, man, everybody knows it's about to get real. And ladies and gentlemen on TV land watching on the USA Network, it is about to get real.
Please, bro.
Here's the truth that you want so badly. There's an old saying, you tell a strong man a lie to offend him. That's why it pisses me off when you, of all people, call me a hypocrite. Conversely, you tell a weak man the truth, and that offends him. And here's the truth, John. You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. And now, you said you're gonna ruin wrestling. I'm taking it upon myself to go ahead and save it.
Bear with me here, folks. I got a lot, as always, I got a lot I want to get off my chest. What was the other thing you said to me? Something about sociopathic confidence? Yeah, all right. That one I actually take as a compliment, because of my unwavering confidence in me and my ability that has brought me to the mountaintop time and time again. When people like you said they didn't see it, when people like you said I didn't have it. But I'm not as a confident man as you are, because I will not walk out into a sold-out arena dressed like a toddler who just struck out at T-ball.
Oh.
Did you actually like that one? Because I personally would like that one stricken from the record, because you know who I sound like? Well, I sound like a little PG John Cena.
Oh.
Which is ironic, because you know who you sound like? I'm gonna ruin wrestling. I'm gonna take the strap and leave. Man, you sound like CM Punk. And that's ironic.
Interesting.
You're stealing my best material, John. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps. I did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. And you know what? You couldn't stop me. You think challenging me at Night of Champions is going to stop me? John boy, just like old times. Here's CM Punk to make your title run interesting. Here comes CM Punk to make John Cena's retirement tour palatable, watchable. Get the rocket fuel and fuel up that private jet that you fly around in. I will follow you to Mars to beat your ass. I will follow you to hell to prove that I am better than you. Here's some more truth, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some truth for you, John. It's not all bad. You are a GOAT, but so am I. And I've beaten you in my hometown, and I've beaten you in your hometown, and I will beat you at Night of Champions. You are the GOAT that I will spit roast and sacrifice to the gods of wrestling. Legends who actually belong on a Mount Rushmore. Guys like Terry Funk, Harley Race, Bret Hart, Eddie Guerrero. The audacity to put yourself on a Mount Rushmore once, let alone 4 times. You're a joke. Here's some more truth for you, John. You can't see me.
Oh, you can't see me?
I see through you. And I always have. And that's the truth.
Oh.
CM Punk at his poison tongue best.
The GOAT who I'm going to spit roast, I see through you. Classic stuff by Punk.
Oh, true it again.
He's back attacking.
Boldy truth. Boldy truth. Boldy truth.
But the truth hurts.
Oh, and the truth has been hurting.
Oh, it hurts, bro.
Since the dismissive disrespect of our truth. And now, our truth, or as he says, respect my name, Ron Killings being pulled off of John Cena.
Ron Killings.
John Cena grossly underestimated R-Truth. And he's paying the price for it. Nowhere to hide now, John.
Wow.
Right now I'm standing by with Alexa Bliss. Alexa, last week we know you suffered a tough defeat in the women's Money in the
Here's
Bank
Alexa
ladder
Bliss.
match. So what's your mindset as you look ahead towards the future?
Byron, I've won Money in the Bank. I've cashed in and made history. So no, I'm not rattled after one loss. tonight, I'm going to remind everyone who Alexa Bliss is. You get one step closer to becoming queen of the ring.
Sweetie, did you say queen? There is only room for one queen in this division. Woo!
All hail the queen.
All right, here we go.
Look at the look
What, seen Charlotte's theme song, bro? I know it is, bro. It's not that good, bro.
Queen of the industry, Charlotte Flair.
Alexa Bliss just did.
There are exceptions to every rule, I suppose.
Interrupting the 14-time champions' famed entrance, and now they'll meet up with a chance to advance to the Queen of the Ring semifinals and a championship match at SummerSlam down the road. First round fatal four-way match of the tournament next.
All right. I changed the fucking channels. Hey man, so CM Punk with another pretty good promo on John Cena. John Cena still hasn't said shit on CM Punk. And R-Truth, once again, for the second time tonight, beat the shit out of John Cena, bro. Love it. So yeah, next week we're gonna get it official. Cena against R-Truth, bro. It's happening. Or I should say Cena versus Ron Killings next week. Yeah, bro. Tiffany needs a different view, bro. Like, she's been getting Nia Jax after Nia Jax after Nia Jax after Nia Jax, bro. Holy shit, bro. Once again, feuding in the big 2025, bro. Is R-Truth replacing CM Punk for Night of Champions? I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make it happen. I don't know if they're gonna have Truth replace Punk for Night of Champions. I really don't know, man. Like R-Truth is in the midst and CM Punk is in the midst. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. But for right now, it's looking like we're gonna get CM Punk and John Cena and Night of Champions. Timeout OKC, Pacers by 7. It's not looking good for OKC, bro. It's crazy, bro. The fact that Indiana might actually be OKC, bro. They 68 and 14 OKC Thunder, bro. Going down to the Pacers. Crazy.
both Saturday night's main event and Evolution with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. You get the unrivaled access, the unmatched service. You can find your package at onlocation.exp.com/WWE.
Everybody talking at once.
What the hell are you doing, man?
Oh,
I
true,
already got
bro.
an earful from Cena earlier tonight. Now
Oh,
you
true.
jump him again. I can't have you keep doing this on my show. What do you want me to do?
Give me a match against Cena next week.
You and Cena next week?
Yeah.
Done.
I'm driving now.
How about that? R-Truth Ronnie Killings against John Cena next week on SmackDown. Here we go. Queen of the Ring, first round, fatal four-way. Alba Fire was the late replacement for Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, who's live tweeting all night long as she says she has travel issues and couldn't make it here, saying sorry Lexington as she drinks a cocktail poolside.
Well, it's not going to be the
somewhere.
case. CM Punk is still fighting John Cena Night as champions. R-Truth, aka Ron Killings, will take on John Cena next week, bro.
Well, Bliss and Flair are the clear favorites based on resumes, but don't make any mistake, this is not a two-horse race. Fire and Lerae are two vets, and they are desperate to punch their way up to the upper echelons of the women's division. And victory in this tournament will do that in a hurry.
It's been an interesting dynamic.
Wow, I'll go out in a dog fight with going out, bro.
Backstage moments ago. Remember, it wasn't long ago that Alexa extended her friendship to Charlotte after WrestleMania, an offer that was not embraced by the 14-time champion.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Charlotte Flair is by far the least popular woman in the locker room. She certainly is not here to make friends and use herself as
Charlotte Flair is looking to pretty much make a statement
She's got to
tonight. I
prove
mean,
it
right into the cover of Alba Fire.
Tell you, there's a fire
she's actually been on some sort of a losing streak so far. Lost at WrestleMania, lost a few weeks ago in the qualifying matchup. Now tonight, looking to qualify, or I should say, move on in the Queens of the Ring tournament.
And needs to get back to that tonight.
Chop after chop. Whatever path is needed. Of course, Queen of the Ring this tournament. It's been great.
And yes, if I'm Candice LeRae and Alba Fire, the target here is Charlotte Flair, bro.
Of these tournaments,
she's the biggest threat,
they're
bro.
vying for the chance to fight for a championship at SummerSlam. Championship opportunity, August 2nd.
And pretty much right after this, we're going to get the main event, which is most likely the other fatal four match that we have coming up, which is Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest versus Andrade versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Steal a victory without grabbing too much attention, and that is never going to
Pretty
be the
predictable,
way
but yeah.
that Charlotte Flair lives life, and she's paying the price for that now.
Well, earlier tonight we saw Nia Jax and Piper Niven attempt that strategy, teaming up against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, who ended up jaded Piper Niven to advance in this Queen of the Ring, going off to the semifinals.
Bodies are dropping like flies now. The class of Charlotte Flair.
Oh!
What's up, Bliss?
Cross body and right into the cover.
Why is it looking pretty sloppy?
The Sister Abigail DDT, but no, broken up by Fire and Lerae.
Well, Alexa Bliss had an epic performance in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, ultimately falling short. Straight back into the hunt tonight. You question what kind of condition that body is in after the amount of abuse it took on Saturday in Los Angeles.
And Charlotte hooks the leg on Alba Fire, who's able to kick out.
This match is really sloppy, bro.
From the get-go, no one really grabbing any form.
What is going on with these matches tonight? I mean, first we saw the White Sits having a rusty match. Now it's this match going on.
They say that AI is the future, but
hey, pitch-in-picture, finally, bro. About time we get a pitch-in-picture, bro. But yeah, man, like this, like, I don't know, man. Was this a last-minute decision or something like that? Because it's just not looking right, bro. First, we saw Wyatt Sits having a struggle match, and now this one, it's just not doing the same either. Something feels off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, CM Punk was so fucking fire tonight. Literally, bro. CM Punk cooked tonight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, bro, you're not gonna have Sami Zayn go to the finals, bro. You're crazy, bro. Nah, Sami Zayn's not going to the finals, Chad. Chad, it's not going to the finals. Do you still play Fortnite? Barely. I mean, I barely play Fortnite. Probably like one time every like 3 months, bro. I did play a couple of days ago. Didn't go that good, that well. I only played 2 games and I was done, bro. Like, I was bored already with the game. It's just not the same anymore, bro. The aura is gone. The excitement is gone. The feeling is gone. New season's garbage. I mean, every season's garbage for Fortnite. I mean, it's not like I'm surprised. They completely changed the game, bro. Like, it's not the same anymore, bro.
History of WWE coming to Lexington. This is the night. The crowd has come out. 11,922 in the midst of seeing Queen of the Ring first round fatal 4-way this tournament to see who advances to the semis, who eventually can win a championship opportunity, and still to come. It'll be the King of the Ring fatal 4-way. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Nakamura. Are you kidding me with this?
Whoa, Aleister Bliss.
Alexa coming underneath and sending them as Alba and Candice were trying to get the double superplex on Charlotte Flair.
So smart by Bliss there. Went for the woman who took the biggest landing of them all, Charlotte Flair. Close to victory, but just not quite enough. And I'll say right now, this has been a scramble from the off. It has been all-out offense from all 4 women. No thought for defense whatsoever. And right now, getting that second wind is Alexa Bliss.
Well, remember how she started off this match by interrupting the Queen's ring entrance and making a statement right away. And now those 2 right in the center of the ring.
And this is Alexa Bliss finding that championship gear she's found 5 times in the past.
Oh, Candice.
Right off of Charlotte, the code breaker on Alexa.
Keep your eye on Candice LeRae at all times, and indeed, for that matter, Alba Fire. Keep an eye on everyone. Who might catch
National selection.
Everybody bringing their best stuff. That front suplex, the blockbuster, the natural selection, and
yes,
Charlotte,
they're doing Saturday Night's main event on the same day as All In, bro. Crazy, bro.
Bridging that figure eight.
Oh!
Springboard lion salt off the second rope onto Charlotte, breaks the figure 8.
Well, right before
but the thing is, it's not gonna affect All In, bro.
They're saving the match for everyone.
It's not gonna affect All In.
Candice LeRae, and
I think they're not doing Great American Bash, bro.
Into the cover, Alba Fire. And Alexa Bliss breaks it up. Remember, Alba Fire subbing in for Chelsea Green, who's been live tweeting throughout the night. Says she had travel issues and couldn't make it here. Wanted to have this first round fatal 4-way postponed, but instead, Nick Aldis said, no, Alba's here, she's good. DDT Alexa Bliss. And she's looking to climb up top. Wait, could this be Twisted Bliss?
Going big. Going for the semifinals.
There it is.
She lands it to advance.
Oh, no.
Charlotte Flair drags her off of the cover.
Nobody times it better than Charlotte Flair. It's why she is perennially at the top of the industry. And good night, Alexa Bliss. But keep your eyes peeled.
Candice.
Schoolboy on Charlotte.
Oh.
DIY's latest member, Candice LeRae, almost stealing it.
Spear.
Spear by Charlotte.
This is it.
To advance.
No.
Somehow
Candice kicked out.
That is astounding durability from Candice Lerae, who ate that spear flush, but out of the frying pan into the fire.
Oh, here
super kick.
She was looking for that figure four, but instead Alba with the super kick just in time.
Got her shirt ripped open. Chelsea Green's on it. Was trying for a pretty hard. Failed. Boot to the face.
That's a Chelsea Green
Oh, wait,
shirt.
figure eight.
Now, Charlotte.
Oh, no.
There is the figure eight on Alba. Could this end it, and could Charlotte advance in the tournament? Wait a minute.
Oh.
Sister Abigail.
Oh,
Sister Abigail.
Wait.
And the win.
Oh, Alexa won.
Alexa wins.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
What the hell?
Alba Fire tapped out just moments after the pinfall win by Alexa Bliss.
And the frustrations continue from Charlotte Flair's perspective. She had the match won, but stealing it at the death was the crafty Alexa Bliss with Alba Fire tied up in knots. Wow.
Charlotte thought she won. Alba gave way, but
Alexa
with the
Bliss.
Sister Abigail and the pinfall
Okay.
win advances, Wade.
Charlotte loses again, bro. That's crazy.
Final opponent will be this Monday on Raw.
Look at that look that Charlotte gives to Bliss. Queen of the Ring, semifinalist Alexa Bliss.
Wow. Uh-oh. Cody and Punk. Shit.
You know we can't run away from each other forever.
I know. Good luck tonight. After Night of Champions, we'll see who's chasing who.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
All right, here we go. Main event. 30-minute main event. Jesus Christ, bro. Whoa!
The following is a fatal four-way first-round match in the King of the Ring tournament, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds.
Not gonna lie, man.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
So what are they doing right now with Charlotte?
It was only 54
So are they having
days ago
Charlotte
in
lose
Vegas, this would have
all
been
these
the
matches
first
to,
win for Cody Rhodes' mind.
I don't know,
The
crash
idea
out or
of
something?
needing to find a way to a world
Because
championship
Charlotte lost at
opportunity.
WrestleMania,
But here he
Charlotte
is,
lost in the
willing to
qualifying
do
match for
whatever
Money
it
in the
takes.
Bank, and
that
she
means
lost tonight.
this
It's
big
wrong.
match. King of the Ring,
In her
first
own
round
tournament, brother, by the way.
Fatal
The Queen's of the
four-way
Ring
with the
tournament,
American
when she's
Nightmare.
literally the queen, bro. It's crazy. I don't get it.
Monday.
Oh.
The Crown calls and chaos answers. The first
Fucking
round
Jade,
of the
so
King and Queen of
fucking,
the Ring
bro.
tournament rages on.
Well, not
We'll get
fucking,
to the
but
semifinals of the King
why?
and Queen
Just
of the
why?
Ring tournament.
As the reign of the Ring General begins a new chapter.
Gunther is once again World Heavyweight Champion.
Raw, Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
Your great friends in Vegas. Road trip to Vegas.
Now, it's not for Jey Uso, but bro, come on, man. I know we could do better, bro. Come on. We could have had either Aleister Black. I mean, not Aleister Black. I mean, What the fuck? Oh, it's Rachman. It's Rachman. Okay. Yep. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad. No Charlotte, bro. So, okay. So, who won? Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss won the tournament. I mean, not the tournament, but she won the match. And Charlotte Flair was already finishing off Alba Fire. And here comes Alexa Bliss, Sister Abigail, to Candice LeRae and pin her. Charlotte stood there because she thought Alba Fire is going to tap out. Didn't happen. So Charlotte Flair loses yet again, bro. But once again, she's not even the victor of the match. She was not even pinned, bro. Sure, Charlotte's taking losses, but she's not the one taking the pins, bro. It's crazy. Oh, man. Indiana up by 10? Oh, it's looking bad for the Thunder, bro. It's looking bad for the Thunder, bro. OKC's in trouble, bro. This might be it for OKC, bro. I'm gonna put it here so y'all can hear the fucking sound. Let me put it here. You say. So Paige is gonna screw Jade. That's how we get Jay and Naomi. Evolution, please, nah. If that's how we're gonna get it, bro, fucking bullshit, LB. Nobody wants to see that, bro.
So we talked about all the different things that Obi can do. We've seen him knock down threes. We've seen him get tip dunks. He's got the size and athleticism. When we talk about the smalls for Indiana are bigger than the smalls for OKC. Pascal Siakam. You look at what Obi Toppin. That is very difficult.
Bro, the crowd hasn't even taken a seat, bro. They always been up, bro.
He knows he's outmatched. That's why
they're literally standing the whole game, bro.
Toppin missing the first free throw. And see here.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, we saw earlier on tonight last year's.
All right, next week, Randy Orton and Sami Zayn on SmackDown.
He goes head to head with Sami Zayn up for grabs, a place at the
I'm going Randy, bro.
King of the Ring tournament at Night of Champions.
We just had a spectacular finish in our first round fatal four-ways. The result.
And Alexa Bliss against whoever wins on Monday.
Alexa Bliss is in the semifinals. That match, we'll wait to see who fills in that
standing the whole game, bro.
Next Friday from Grand Rapids.
It's just speed on spaces.
These two men met recently at Saturday Night's
R Truth and Cena next week.
It is a very, very different R-Truth, the one we've seen before after a number of assaults here on SmackDown. Next week, John Cena gets a chance to go even as he goes head-to-head with R-Truth.
You mean Ron Killings, bro.
Last time we saw Shinsuke Nakamura, he was in the thrilling Money in the Bank triple threat qualifier that LA Knight was able to take.
Shinsuke Nakamura, who has won it all in WWE, except, of course, the King of the Ring tournament and a World Championship. He will get the opportunity to make headway into.
All right, here comes Crickets Nakamura, bro.
Right here in this King of the Ring quarterfinal.
Crickets Nakamura, bro. What is that mask, by the way? Oh, never mind. Cricket's Nakamura and Cricket's on Andrade, bro.
And their opponent from
El Cricket Andrade. Jesus Christ.
Wade, you, Pat, and Cole were excellent on the call Money in the Bank, but one of the wow moments, I think you nearly jumped out of your seat.
Look at that, Andrade's making more interactions with the fans. The Tiffany Stratus done all this babyface run, bro.
Yeah, that was a devastating move, and earlier in the night, Andrade took a ladder to the wedding tackle out on the floor. That's cold steel.
I'm sorry.
Andrade had a great performance at Money in the Bank, by the way. Very good performance by El Idolo Andrade.
Terrified me more during Money in the Bank than that particular impact on the softest
British slang that I don't.
Wedding tackle. I don't know how to say it more politely than that, Joe Tess. I'm trying here. You're backing me into a corner. You'll get me fired if you carry on like that.
Man, this is one of the most fire theme songs. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And he got aura, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All rise for the roster.
And their opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian
Priest understands the value of winning King of the Ring from the other side. Last year's winner was Gunther, who ended up toppling him. This is Priest's first time in competing in the King of the Ring tournament.
Damian Priest has had a 12 months ruined by a combination of the Judgment Day and indeed Drew McIntyre. Those threats seemingly behind the big man now, focusing back on achieving big things here on SmackDown and beyond.
Wildly interesting combination of talent in the ring right now. King of the Ring. First round of the tournament, fatal four-way. No DQs, no countouts. The first to win by pinfall or submission advances. First, the winner of the King of the Ring gets a championship opportunity at SummerSlam. That comes your way from MetLife Stadium August 2nd and 3rd. King of the Ring finals will be at Night of Champions, Saturday, June 28th. That's streaming on Peacock.
I'll tell you right now, the King of the Ring is a big enough motivator on its own, but since they added that World Championship or WWE Championship stipulation to the prize,
yes,
it just grew bigger and bigger, and now it is an absolute peak, historically speaking.
You can understand the early feeling out here with these four, Rhodes and Priest, Andrade, and Nakamura makes an exit.
And I love this from Nakamura. There are no prizes for putting your body on the line early here. Don't risk anything unless you...
Cody.
The American Nightmare with an early statement as Nakamura exited the ring, and now Andrade
every man for himself, bro.
in the center of the ring of the striking combinations.
Francis matchup for either of these people. So Andrade, he all started in this match.
Andrade off to a very good momentum-gathering start.
The man with a big dream.
Oh, Cody.
Cody intercepts and then eats an elbow. Haven't seen Cody Rhodes in action inside the ropes on SmackDown since February 7th. Right into the cover by Priest.
Broken arrow connecting early. I'll tell you what, Andrade was
now
not
Cody and
expecting
Priest.
the heavy artillery this soon.
Rhodes couldn't deliver the elbow, and Priest came in and then goes flying over the top rope and then pulls down the legs of the recently dethroned Undisputed Champion.
Every single competitor here starting out on a 10. We ain't warming up tonight. The stakes are too great.
Oh, Nakamura came all the way around the ring, got up on the apron.
By the way, I think the biggest threat here is your Cody Rhodes. It's easily Damian Priest. I mean, Damian Priest is a former World Heavyweight Champion. Andrade! Nice moonsault, bro.
Right off the top of the post.
Beautiful.
All four are laid out on the floor.
Pizza Hut is about to...
Hey, no actual commercial. We actually got picture-in-picture instead. Gee, I wonder why Charlotte's not taking the pin lately. Gee. God, I know why. She doesn't put anybody over. And you're not people like Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, who else? Becky Lynch. And that's about it. I'm gonna lie. I can't even mention Io Sky because she has not faced Io Sky yet. But yeah, if you're not one of them, you're not gonna get pinned. I mean, you're not gonna get the fucking pin. Yeah, basically, yeah. You're not pinning Charlotte, bro. And you're not one of those 4 women that I mentioned. You're not taking the pin on Charlotte. Sorry. Oh shit. OKC cut it down to 5.
And again, with everything that's happened, OKC only down by 5. Remember, they were trailing the Nuggets in Game 4, down 2-1 in the series in Denver. In the second round, came back and won in a crunch time game. Neesmith, catch, shoot. 3-pointer won't go. Kenrich Williams, the rebound.
That's the thing, though, Mike. They've run out of juice in some tight fourth quarters. In both their losses, do they have enough juice to recover here?
Pacers up by 5, and there's 11 minutes left in the game. Must win for the Thunder, by the way. Are we going to get Stephanie and Aleister?
They've stopped runs or they've tried to give momentum. Tough pass there.
And through the fingers, topping down the other end and throws it down.
Well, either that or Oscar and Aleister. It's either Oscar or Stephanie. That's for sure.
17 points.
Either way, I'm down for it, bro. Aleister and Oscar, or Aleister and Stephanie.
Gets away. A clean look, not that time. Siakam. McConnell, of course, pushes.
Man, that would be sick, bro. Watching Stephanie and Aleister, bro. That's one of my dream matches. Stephanie against Aleister, bro. That would be fantastic. We see that, bro.
Yes, you can look at
now let's bring Selena out. Nah, bro. Selena's not coming, bro.
Now if you're
Please, bro. Selena's not showing up, bro.
But not only are you
Selena got what she wanted. She's gonna get Julia in a face-to-face next week.
They're getting an easy dunk.
So yeah.
Pressing you on the other side. And again, we mentioned Shea Gilgeous.
We got those 3 things announced. We got Cena and Truth next week, or Cena versus Ron Killings, I should say. Aleister Bliss against whoever wins on Monday, and Randy Orton 1-on-1 with Sami Zayn.
Toppin wants it. He's got Wallace on him. Instead, Siakam gets it, fires up a 3. Chase for the ball. Holmgren couldn't hold on.
I think the reason that they don't want to do
DB, OKC is in this.
Oh, no doubt.
It's 7. It's a 7.
I think the reason that
for me it was always how many minutes left and what are we down?
I think the reason that they're gonna do this is because they don't want to spoil who's winning on the SmackDown in 2 weeks, because you know in 2 weeks is WWE Night of Champions. So the day before they're doing SmackDown. Even though I don't know that SmackDown's in Saudi Arabia, I totally forgot. I'm not sure. It honestly depends, but yeah.
It's going to be the 4th foul on Neesmith. It's the act of shooting because he'd already gathered right here. That's the gather. If you keep your hands up, I know it seems like a small technical.
Here we go. We're back.
I'm against someone the caliber of Cody Rhodes, arguably #1 in this entire industry, albeit without a championship at present.
Cody looking to advance by submission here in first round action. Figure 4 is locked in against Nakamura. Off the top rope comes Andrade.
Yeah, you go on the offense with a figure 4. You're just asking for someone to pounce in this kind of match.
That is exactly what happened. And now Priest back to his feet.
Rhodes leaving himself defenseless. If I was Priest there, I'd have kicked Rhodes out of the ring and focused on the one-man left, which would have been Andrade. Priest has other ideas. Who am I to educate a former world heavyweight champion? Damian Priest knows exactly what he's doing.
Looking to get back in position to battle for a world championship. Off the steel steps, he comes crashing down on Nakamura.
All three men at the feet of Damian Priest.
Priest going up old school.
Your Priest.
But here's Cody. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Look at this. Look at Rhodes trying to balance himself before Nakamura gets the best of both of them.
Damian Priest was trying to
roll. There's a roll.
I was laughing.
Just over
I was laughing my butt off. Why? What happened? What happened, Tyler? I want to know. Armbar by Nakamura. Cody blocks.
And Cody Rhodes saw the danger a mile.
What happened, Tyler, bro? Why are you laughing, bro?
The arm of Andrade was snapped. Oh, there had been a tap out.
Here's Cody.
By the way, they announced Jey Uso for the Fanatics Fest, bro.
The semifinals of King of the Ring.
Yeah, so frantic in there right now. Cody Rhodes saw his moment for glory. Saw his
Man, as much I want to see Ray at Fanatics Fest. I mean, I already wait for that. Oh, we got tables. No DQs. The Slim Jim table. Slim Jim.
A little unorthodox for a fatal four-way.
No DQs.
There's absolutely nothing this referee can do about
They
it.
put sponsors in tables, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Cody's got the table lined up. Cody says
Andrade's in trouble, bro.
it takes. If this is the path to getting back to a world championship opportunity, whatever it takes. As he's got Andrade lined up, but Andrade's going to lock it up.
Yeah, real smart from Andrade. He's taken enough abuse already this week. Thank you very much.
Oh, Priest joins the fray.
Oh, no.
They look at each other, and they say, why not?
I don't know how this can possibly end well for any of these three men.
Wait.
Nakamura's going to bring down the legs of Andrade.
Oh.
And deal with him himself.
Oh, Cody to the table.
Little Slim Jim table snap.
Oh, Cody Rhodes just fell on his own sword, and it's Nakamura with all the power now.
Shoot. Commercial.
Friends in Vegas. Road trip.
Alright, we're back for SmackDown. By the way, it's a 3-point game, by the way. And the Thunder, they got Holmgren with the dunk, and it's a 1-point game. Pacers were up by 10, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. Alright, here's Siakam. And they just turn it over again, bro.
Now it's the OKC's defense. It's their turn. SGA bumped inside Caruso. Foul from behind. Free throws.
And they're about to take the lead, bro.
This is the second time. I love this from Chet. You have the advantage, especially if you have a small.
Back to his feet. He was smashed up and over.
All right, final commercial. I mean, excuse me, final 5 minutes of the show.
Now he's lining up the razor's edge as Shinsuke tries to fight him off.
Yeah, you fight
tooth
and nail to get the hell out of that one.
Meanwhile, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, he went through a table some time ago, and he has yet to recover.
And Musa on Andrade.
Hooks the leg.
Kick out.
And he couldn't advance.
Simply no way out of danger in this kind of match. There's always someone working, ready to pounce.
Nakamura.
Right now it's Nakamura with a Pele kick to the back of the head of Andrade. All men down, bar one.
But how much has been taken out of Nakamura? As you see Cody Rhodes trying to get to his feet. Cody went through a table earlier, and now Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare,
he's back in this.
Advance himself. He wants a world championship opportunity to regain his status.
By hook or by crook, the indefatigable human spirit of Cody Rhodes shining through here.
Rhodes getting the best of Priest.
And you feel that noticeable jump in energy. This audience is starting to believe once again.
Disaster
in the American Nightmare.
Setting up crossroads, but instead, Shinsuke able to counter. Shinsuke Nakamura looking for Kinshasa.
Connects.
Hooks the leg. Could he advance? Andrade with a last-second save.
Cody Rhodes' eyes just rolled in the back of his head. A nice move, schoolboy, into the buckles there by Andrade. This one swinging back, forth, left, right, up, down.
All right, it's Andrade.
Andrade, who had so many wow moments in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and now just 6 days removed with a huge career opportunity in front of him right here.
Double knees to
running double knees.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Found a new gear in recent months. That acquisition of AAA has fired
double knees to Priest. Nope.
Oh no.
Oh.
Watch out.
Oh.
Here comes Priest.
Once again.
Oh, you saw the spinning elbow.
Priest is out.
Deliver the message.
There it is.
Andrade.
Priest.
Is this enough?
And Nakamura with the save again.
Fatal four-way action everywhere you look.
Scorpio rising attempt there, I think, from Shinsuke Nakamura. Certainly did not catch Andrade flush, but it broke up the pin, and that was enough for now at least.
Andrade and Nakamura. As Cody's been damaged, Priest is laid out. Will these two determine this first round King of the Ring fatal four-way?
Every shot is so heavy in this matchup. I'm feeling every thud reverberating through the arena.
Here comes Cody.
Cody driver.
Cody Rhodes rallying back.
He completely blocked that, by the way. Then got it completely.
Priest.
Looking
to deliver. Instead of Razor's Edge, it's Cody.
Cody
delivering the Cody Cutter.
That was Cody Cutter, excuse me. But yeah.
But it's not got the job done.
That was a perfect Cody Cutter. Crossroads Andrade.
Crossroads on Andrade.
Oh, Shinsuke.
And he says, I'm ending it right here, right now.
No, Cody.
Cody is counter.
There it is.
Rhodes counter, hooks the leg, and does it.
And Cody Rhodes with the win.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
One step closer to redemption for Cody Rhodes. What an epic matchup. We're going to find out who Cody Rhodes' semi-final opponent is this Monday on Raw in Green Bay. But what a journey connecting with this crossroads. And Cody Rhodes makes it through to the semi-finals.
Well, let's have a look, Wade, because we have 3 of our 4
So
semifinalists.
Cody Rhodes is in the second round. He'll take on either Sheamus, Rusev, Reed, or Uso. Can't believe Jey Uso's in this, bro.
Jumpstarts. Massive semifinal action next Friday on SmackDown. Plus, R-Truth against John Cena. We will see you then, as here in Lexington, they roar for the American.
People started leaving, bro. Jey Uso, bro. Oh my lord. And the show has come to a close. Happy ending for the fans, bro. Wow. Okay. Great job, Paul McMahon.
When they can see that you're maybe not 100%,
Anyways,
no one's 100% on that floor.
I know how skilled that guy is. His competitive
SmackDown come to a close. Not gonna lie, man. SmackDown was actually pretty enjoyable tonight. It wasn't boring. It was actually pretty entertaining. Well, not pretty entertaining, but it was pretty serviceable with what we got tonight. But I was not happy with some of the matches that were on tonight, like the Wyatt Sits and the Motor City Machine Guns. I thought that was a flop of a match. Probably the worst Motor City Machine Guns match they had since they returned to, or I should say since they debuted in WWE last year. And easily also the worst match of the Wyatt Sits since their return. Not only the return, but since the form of the faction last year. It's been their worst match of their runs so far. Not good. Not good at all. That was not good. They felt lost. They didn't know what to do. It was sloppy. It just didn't look right, bro. Alexa Bliss had a great showing tonight. Charlotte and the rest were just not good, bro. I'll be honest. Also, they were lost in that match. Alexa Bliss literally carried that fatal 4-way, and she won the match. You carry the match, and you won the match. Nice. Perfect. R-Truth and John Cena next week should be pretty interesting what happens, but I just felt like we could have done R-Truth and Cena instead at Night of Champions, and CM Punk and John Cena at SummerSlam. We don't need Cody Rhodes again, bro. But, you know, Paul McMahon's gonna do that shit, so it's pretty unfortunate. Jay Cargill advanced. I thought that Fatal 4 is better than the other one that we saw. And Randy Orton also qualified for the second round, taking on Sami Zayn next week, by the way. Jay Cargill will take on Miss Roxanne Perez, actually, which I think that's happening on Raw, not next week, but the other week. So yeah, Julia getting face-to-face with Zelina Vega next week. And yeah, man, like Jacob Fatu also getting face-to-face with Solo Sikoa next week. Getting a lot of stuff coming in, not just from tonight, but you also got next week planned, basically. 2 segments planned for next week. 3 matches scheduled for next week. I mean, hey, man. It's not like Raw that we're not getting these things last minute. Well, actually, the other way. It's not like every time SmackDown announces everything last minute. We're actually getting stuff announced a week before the show. And that's what we want to see, man. So they can have some preparation and some time to fucking work on these matches. Because with 24 hours of notice, it's not going to be enough, bro. You don't want to go back to those Vince McMahon type of bullshit that he pulled when he was announcing shit last minute, you know, hours before the show. You can't avoid that, bro. Just saying. You want some very good quality television on your Friday nights and your Monday nights, and as well as Dynamite, bro. Because Dynamite always announces shit last minute, bro. Charlotte's going to cost Aleister next week. I can actually feel it, bro. Charlotte didn't look happy at all, bro. Just saying, bro. She was salty as hell, bro. So, I think, yeah, Charlotte's getting cost. I mean, I think, excuse me. Charlotte's costing Aleister next week. I guess whoever she faces in that semifinals matchup, which I'm assuming is either Stephanie Valkyrie or Asuka next week. Who would I choose? I mean, it's a tricky one because on one hand, Asuka just came back and they just gave her a video package, which is great. The same they did to Stephanie when she came back, or I should say debuted on the main roster. But now Asuka got herself a video package. And you got Stephanie Valkyrie, who's hot right now, honestly. She's been on a roll, just that Money in the Bank. But I want to count it because she wasn't pinned. This game's loaded, man. Oh, damn. So, yeah. Next week is looking like a pretty good show. I'm interested in next week on why they're bringing that feeling back to SmackDown. Because these last couple of months, man, SmackDown's been fucking boring as hell. And this is not like an actual fucking 3-hour show. You know, I feel like this was like 2 hours at least. But at the same time, I was like, I mean, I joined 30 minutes late to SmackDown, so there's that. But it didn't feel that long. I'll be honest. It didn't feel drag out. It didn't feel like it was 5 hours to show, and it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable tonight. It wasn't boring, I would say. So yeah, I was surprised Aleister won. I was surprised that Jade Cargill won. I thought they were gonna give it to Nia Jax, even though Jade Cargill made the most sense. Randy Orton, not surprised at all. Randy Orton's that guy, bro. He's one of the great. He's one of the GOATs for a reason. One of the greatest of all time for a reason, bro. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna stream again on Monday. We got Monday Night Raw on this Monday, and we got a pretty solid Monday Night Raw coming up. The only thing I'm not happy about is the fact that Jey Uso has been named the final competitor of the King of the Ring tournament. And like, he literally just lost to Gunther. He literally lost the world title. But at the same time, it makes sense that Jey Uso is in this so he can get payback and redeem himself to get the world title back where it belongs to him. But at the same time, it's like, it could have been anybody. It could have been AJ Styles. It could have been Dragunov. It could have been Karrion Kross. All these guys who are waiting for opportunities, mostly Karrion Kross, by the way. Karrion Kross has been waiting an opportunity for months, by the way. And this is the shit that we're getting for Karrion Kross. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Same shit every week with fucking promos. Even though I like his promos. But the thing is, we need some actual TV time for Karrion Kross, and we're not getting that, bro. And we're not getting that. Instead, we're gonna get Jey Uso again for no fucking reason, bro. Don't understand, bro. I totally don't hate Jey Uso. The thing is, though, it could have been anybody else. Jey already had his shot. He already had a shot, and he failed. Give it to somebody else. AJ Styles is literally there. He's literally there, bro. What are you doing, man? AJ Styles is literally standing there, waiting for an opportunity, and you just don't give it to him, bro. Now we're gonna give it to Jey Uso, who just lost the world title, bro. But anyway, And not about Jey Uso. It's not about that. SmackDown, though, was a pretty good show. Another pretty good show, by the way, for SmackDown. Two weeks in a row that SmackDown was good. Not great, not excellent, but good. Good show tonight for SmackDown. So yeah. The quality of the matches were pretty nice to see. But 2 matches though need to be I wouldn't say study, but they gotta get things better, get things straight. Especially the Wyatt Sits against the Machine Guns. That wasn't good at all. But the Wyatt Sits at the same time, they just came back. They just had their first match in 8 months, something like that. And Machine Guns, I mean, they're not capable of having a bad match, but this match was just not good, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. And the start of the second fatal 4-way match for the women's side between Charlotte, Alba Fire, Candice LeRae, and Alexa Bliss. That wasn't good at all because Charlotte, Alba Fire, and Piper Niven were just lost while Alexa was out of the way. Alexa Bliss basically carried that match. Let's be honest, bro. So yeah. But otherwise, good show tonight. Good show tonight for SmackDown. So yeah, thumbs up for me. So yeah. If they keep this momentum going, man, it's not gonna be that much of a big deal changing it to 2 hours. If they can keep things like this, I think it's gonna be pretty much serviceable every week for SmackDown. But I still rather go 2 hours for SmackDown. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll stream on Monday for Monday Night Raw. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow and Sunday. Not sure yet, but this is what I have so far for as far as streams. So Monday Night Raw. We're gonna see what happens there. We're gonna see who qualifies for the King of the Ring tournament. Tonight we saw Cody Rhodes, we saw Randy Orton, Jade Cargill, and Alexa Bliss qualify. We're gonna have to wait and see who wins on the other side when we go to Monday Night Raw. Which my predictions, I'm gonna say. Okay, so we got Jey Uso, we got Big Bronson Reed, we got Sheamus and Rusev. Not Bronson Reed. I was thinking Bronson Reed, but then I was like, nah, I don't think it's not gonna be the way. I'm between Rusev and But the thing is, bro, what do you want to see Jey and Cody, bro? Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes in the second round? I'm gonna say this. I think it's gonna be either Jey Uso or Rusev. I don't think Sheamus is not winning. I don't think Bronson Reed's not winning. I think it's either Rusev or Jey Uso. Who makes the most sense? I think Rusev. I'll be honest with you. Because Jey against Cody, 2 babyfaces going at it. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. But at the same time, you got Randy Orton, Sami Zayn on the other hand. So anything can happen in WWE. But Jey and Cody might be interesting. I'm gonna lie. Oh, he's traveled and didn't count it. Oh, wow, didn't count it. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, we're gonna see what happens, but anything can happen in WWE, man. Anything can happen. So, on the women's side, it's either Asuka or Stephanie. If I had to say one, I'm going with... Oof. Damn. This is a tough one. Yikes. Fuck. Who should I go for? Asuka or Stephanie? Jesus Christ. Because Asuka just came back. And Stephanie is on a roll. I don't know if they're going to have Stephanie get screwed. I don't know. Nah, I'm going to say Stephanie. Whatever. I'll say Stephanie. Whatever happens, happens. If not, then Asuka. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it here. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, share the stream with your friends, comment down below what you want to see. Who do you think is gonna win these King of the Ring and Queens of the Ring matches come Monday? And yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see who goes to Saudi Arabia and United Champions. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna stream on Monday. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This is Chris, aka Chris2, starting off for tonight. Good night, or I should say, goodbye and good night. Bam. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday.